Hey guys, it's me, Minecraft Sports here, making another Minecraft video, and today, well, not Minecraft video, but a sports news video. And today, guys, what we're going to be doing is basically we are going to be doing a news update video. I mean, basically a sports update video and everything like that. Because my name is Minecraft Sports, and I really haven't done any sports videos, and I really do want to get into that sort of thing. So, I'm building a baseball field in the background. This is something to watch because I can't get any sports content yet. But, so yeah. The Pirates, you guys will hear me talk a lot about the Pirates, Steelers, Penguins, because those are my favorite teams. And so yeah, but the Pirates, not the Penguins, the Pirates won 11-6 last night. Andrew McCutcheon is on the 15-day DL, so they were after McCutcheon, Walker, and Alvarez, and Cole's on the disabled list. Even without those guys, they still found a way to win. And yeah, Justin Verlander had the shortest start of his career. And probably the worst, 1 inning, 40 pitches, 4 earned runs. The 4 earned runs wasn't really that bad, and the pitches weren't really all that great, but defense, the Detroit Tigers made like 3 errors, at least 3 errors, if not more. Or they made bad defensive plays, even if they weren't called an error, they were defensive mishaps, basically. So, yeah, Alvarez is getting close to making a start at first base, 1 or 2 weeks away. Cole is what I expect coming off the DL later this week, so that's good news for the Pirates. Now, going on to the leaders in the, division leaders. For the National League Central, we have Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Chicago. And Pittsburgh's 2.5 games, St. Louis 3, Cincinnati 6, and Chicago's not even in it. And yeah. So now moving on to the East, the National League East, we have Washington, Atlanta, Miami, Mets, and Philadelphia. Washington is leading. Atlanta's 5 games out, and the rest are not even close. Moving on to the West, we got Dodgers are winning. Dodgers, San Fran, and then San Diego, Arizona, and Colorado bringing up the rear. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going in a random pattern right now, trying to fill it all in, and then I'll go back later. But yeah. So that's it. Oh no, gotta do the American League, my bad. So, the AL East, the big money teams. Baltimore's winning the division with 68 wins. Toronto is in second place, 6 games out. So they have some catching up to do. Okay. New York Yankees are 7 games out, so could still be in the wild card. Tampa Bay is 10 games out, so they're still in it. Like, they're not out of it. By no means, they're not out of it, but they are close. If they fall back anymore, they will be out of it. Boston, they're out of it, 15.5 games out, defending World Series champions, and no repeat scheduled, basically. No date with the Cardinals this year. But, yeah, now going on to the Central. Thanks to the Pirates and the Kansas City Royals' 8-game winning streak, they have became the sole leader in second place, on top of the AL Central standings. So Detroit's half a game back, Kansas City's on the lead, Cleveland's 5.5 games out, and White Sox 9, Minnesota 11 games out. Moving on to the West, we got Oakland winning the division, but a close race. LA Angels are only 3.5 games out. Seattle is nine games out, and Houston is 23 games out, but that's sad that they're not in last place, because let's face it, the Astros, they suck. But Texas is officially bringing up the rear. A whopping 26 games out of first place. Yeah, that's a big number, guys. That is a huge number of games out of first place. Hold on, let me just do this. But anyways, so yeah. Now, the new home run leader is, actually I'm not going to get into that. The Pirates. Austin Meadows is named Player of the Week in his league, and so are other players. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to make this away. I'm going to have to count. Counting hurts my brain, though. But Austin Meadows is named Player of the Week in the minor league system. He went 0 for 4 last night, but that was his first 0 for since being called up. He had his first home run of the season a few weeks ago. He is the Pirates' top hitting prospect, depending on what you call, depending on what your theory is on Josh Bell. Now, Tyler Glasnow, if you guys follow the Pirates minor league system, or any minor league system, you guys probably know Tyler Glasnow. He is a awesome pitcher with some slight control problems. He has the most strikeouts down there, so obviously he's getting guys to chase. But the Pirates might call him up. I don't really see us calling him up, though, simply because Pirates, I think he could use a little bit more maturing down there, especially since he just had 2 bad starts before this last good one. But I hope we don't call him up until maybe make 1 start or 2 starts at AA at the end of the year. That's what I see us doing. But yeah, in the NFL, no news yet on cuts. Giants are 2-0 to start off the preseason, so that's pretty remarkable. This is gonna be a life-size baseball field, by the way. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take a couple videos, but for the NFL side, nothing too major is going on over there. Not yet, by the way. No, it's still in the preseason yet, but the Steelers play the next game Saturday against the Bills, and that's when and after this week, the cuts will start being made, and the cuts will be, these cuts won't mean too much. They'll just be guys who really didn't have a chance. They were just there to fill up a spot and didn't perform too well. So cuts, and they'll just be cut basically just to give guys who are buying for positions more reps and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of people, this off season has been a pretty good one for the Steelers, I say. Looking at our roster, I like our roster a lot more. I liked it better with Emmanuel Sanders and everything, but in terms of what we have, if anyone performs the way they have or should, we would have a really good team moving forward. So I'm excited. Can't wait. For the Penguins, obviously they don't start till October. Too much. The U.S. Mountaineers soccer team has scheduled a friendly with Ireland for November 18th. It'll be played in Ireland. So if you guys are soccer fans, keep an eye on that game. And I'm trying to think. The NBA, you guys probably know about this. The Cleveland Cavaliers struck a deal with the Timberwolves for Kevin Love in exchange for Andrew Wiggins, #1 pick, and Anthony Bennett, former #1 pick. Both Canadians, I think, and both taken #1. Both first. They're both taken back to back, and Bennett is what I consider. I really haven't heard too much from him, and Wiggins, I also think is gonna be a stud there. So those two guys aren't going to be too key on that. Timberwolves said they're gonna get young stars, but they need to get Kevin Love out of there. But they're not getting too much in return. So yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up. Besides NASCAR, Tony Stewart killed Kevin Ward Jr. on a racetrack incident in a dirt track. No criminal charges will be filed. Many people are saying, actually no, that needs to be dirt. Yeah, my bad. That white line will be dirt. But it wasn't that dirt track. The video that I saw of it didn't show that Tony Stewart meant to do it. There was cars there that were still racing, and the car right before Tony Stewart almost clipped him, just barely missed him. So, and if it would have been anyone else but Tony Stewart, it would have been a non-story, and still probably no criminal files, justice. There'd still be no criminal charges filed, but he was walking on the track, and even though it's sad and it should never happen, guy should never be killed on a racetrack. What do you expect when you're on the track walking? Like, it's kind of asked for a death sentence. Now you guys might be saying, well, NASCARs, they do it all on all levels. Yeah, but they walk on the inside of the track where no one's racing. He walked right in the middle of the track and practically got what he deserved for doing so. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end off the video here. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Bye!